Good afternoon and welcome to Lake TV. I'm your host, Allie Camp, for the Eustis and Umatilla edition for this week. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we get started, as always, I want you to take a peek what happened this weekend at Ferran Park. It is amazing. So let's go ahead and take a peek and see what's going on.
Good morning from Ferran Park. As promised, I told you I'd stop by and check out the plant fair. As you can hear and see, it's a little bit windy, as well as my poor little orchid. Maybe I can get some help on this. And if you look behind me, you can see what an orchid should look like. So we're going to go over there and get some advice and see what they have to say. So let's go take a look and see if I have a brown or a black thumb. Okay, the orchid place was not ready yet for me. It was a very intensive task. So they told me to come back in a few minutes and then they'll help me with my plants. So what we're going to do is we're going to go wander around and see what else there is at Ferran Park and try to check out, as you can see, plant clinic over there. Ooh, worm castings. So does that mean that I have to take a worm and cast it out in the ocean? Hi there. Good. How are you doing? I'm Allie Camp with Lakey. Don't run away yet. Don't run away yet. How long have you been here?
We just got here.
Oh, well, you know, I did too, and check this out. You think I need help?
Yeah, what is it?
That's an orchid.
Oh, it used to be.
Yeah, but the little green little thing there. Yeah, so I figured I'd come here to the little plant clinic and see what's going on. What brought your attention here?
My wife, she likes to plant a lot of plants and flowers, so that's why we came down to take a look to see what they had.
What do you like so far?
I don't know. We just got here. We just started to look around.
Well, I will leave you be and tell your wife thank you for being a good sport, because she's ran away. Look at her. See ya.
She don't want to be on TV.
Well, check us out at Lakey TV. Okay, let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Spin to win. Uh-oh. I get to spin again. Oh, how exciting. Go. All right. This young man right here is spinning for me. Okay, you're going to win me something, right? Huh?
Yep.
Okay, he said yep. Let's see. A coupon. So let's go over here and see what this coupon's all about.
Here's your coupon. We have, this one is for $15 off a service call or $150 off a project. It also includes information on what we do. We are known for reducing water use outdoors and improving the health of the landscape.
Does that mean, too, if your husband thinks he knows how to operate a sensor and you come over there and basically you can show him the correct way without the wife getting in trouble?
Absolutely. You know, we help so many do-it-yourselfers. They get in a little over their head. They don't get the results they're looking for. They give us a call. We get them out of hot water.
Okay, and your name of your company again is?
We are Clearwater PSI.
PSI. Per...
Pounds per square inch.
I flunked chemistry, but that's okay.
Actually, it's Clearwater Products and Services, known as Clearwater PSI.
And you have a website?
We do. www.clearwaterpsi.com.
How are you? You are in such deep thought. What are you thinking about?
Well, all the booths that are here and deciding which one to go to.
You just walk right up. You have glasses on, a hat. No one knows who you are. You know, it's not like you're on Lakey TV over here, you know, incognito. See, I'm trying to get help on this poor little plant. What do you think?
What kind is it, do you know?
Well, I'm insulted now. It's supposed to be a orchid. Yeah.
I know nothing about orchids.
And that's why I'm here. They have these information clinics where? Right here?
Looks like an orchid. Who's there?
Well, you know what? I'm going to wander over there. Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's see here. I need help. You're an information booth?
Am I an information booth?
Yes. Hi, I'm Allie, Lakey TV. How are you?
I'm doing fine, and you?
Well, I am, but my plant isn't, and you're supposed to, of what I read, you guys are experts?
We're experts.
Well, honey, come on over here. Now, come on. Oh, he is? Well, what can you do about this? Would you like to examine it and tell me what is wrong with my poor orchid?
I would say it's dehydrated.
Well, if you feel it, it's moist.
It doesn't matter. The roots are damaged.
I didn't do anything to them.
It got damaged by dehydration and overwatering. Overwatering first, then rotted the root system, then it dehydrated. But this plant right here is a little kiki, and it'll grow because the roots are real healthy.
New growth right there. That's a new growth coming off the side of this kiki. It's trying to survive.
Okay, so what am I as a novice, and I probably have a black thumb. I don't have a green thumb. What can I do to restore it as your beautiful, look at these beautiful orchids over here. Not your hand. Your orchids over here. Look. Well, I don't know the name, but that's an orchid, right?
They're all orchids. Oh, yes.
Well, okay, so help me. What can we do?
This part can come off.
Okay.
You can cut this off. See these little white things here? Those are roots.
Okay,
so you can cut this. You can
There you
cut
go.
this off here,
Uh-huh.
and you can take it and repot it into the potting medium. I don't know that I would use this. Maybe go to like a little 4-inch pot with some bark and potting medium and give it its own space and start growing it from that, and it'll grow new growth and make another big plant again.
Well, you know, sometimes I feel like I'm in a box too and need my own space. So how much space do you think it needs?
Well, not too much. You don't want to go too big, maybe 4-inch. So if you're going to put it back in a box, you need a little square 4-inch box.
Do y'all fix these things?
Yes.
If I give this to you, can you fix it and I come back and it'd be magical? Jack, can you fix it?
I can fix it and bring it back tomorrow.
That means I have to come back tomorrow too, doesn't it? Okay, can I do that?
You come back without your TV crew
But why?
to get your orchid.
Well, what is the name of your loveliest
Box orchids.
And you don't want free advertising, right?
We'd love free advertising.
So then I have to come back with that.
Okay, you come back with your partner.
I like to have some warm tea,
You can have warm tea.
but not worms in it.
No, there's no worms in it, and it's
Okay.
not for you to drink.
Shucks, and I'm a little cold here.
Mm.
Oh, so I'm curious because it says worm castings.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what all this means?
Yes, Well, the worm castings
You can
is
look up here in the camera.
okay. Your worm castings is your worm poo. All right.
Milda.
Now, what we're going to do is we're going to show you how you can take worms and you can feed them your garbage, anything that was on your dinner plate that you didn't eat, except for meat, bones, and dairy products. They will eat newspaper, they will eat cardboard, they will eat the lint from your dryer,
I
and
have a lot of that.
oh, and let me show you what they give back to you.
Uh-oh. A bag of something.
Oh, yes.
What is it?
Oh, this
It's in a bag. Oh, I'm excited.
is worm poo.
Come scan in it.
Okay, and this is called worm castings.
Worm castings, let's see.
There's no worms in it.
No smell either.
No, it smells like fresh earth. And you see those little white specks in there?
That's the poo.
Oh, those white specks come from this. That shows that this has 77 trace elements and minerals in.
Okay.
And it comes from this that we feed to the worms along with the garbage, because those poor worms have a gizzard like a chicken or a bird, and they have no teeth, okay? So they need to have something to grind up their food. And this is what we grind up their food with, okay? And brings you this wonderful plant food. They call this black gold.
Black gold. Okay.
Now, you asked about the worm tea.
Yes.
We call it worm tea because we're not going to call it worm pea. Okay? All right, this is the
No worm pea.
washing of the worm.
Okay.
And instead of
There. Sorry.
and instead of using chemicals, we can use this to take care of the bugs, to take care of the fungus. There wasn't any odor.
Okay.
I don't know where that came from.
Here's one
Okay.
card. Okay. It has a fragrance, not an odor.
No.
So what do you say you put this on like your plants and everything?
And you use it instead of a chemical. And you use it in the place of an insecticide and a fungicide.
Really?
And a fertilizer.
Now, because I'm seriously interested in that right there, the
Worm tea, vermi-liquid.
vermi-liquid, better known as right?
Worm tea.
I'm sorry, worm tea. Okay, so is it concentrate?
Yes, this is very
So
concentrated.
you mix it.
a third of a cup to a gallon of water. You use water that does not have chlorine in it. If you have chlorinated water where you
Well
live,
water works, right?
Well
Okay.
water is great. Rainwater is great. Rain barrels, rainwater.
All right. Okay.
You put that into a sprayer and you spray late in the afternoon because this is loaded with live microorganisms. And whenever you spray later in the afternoon, the microorganisms can work all night long to get rid of
Really?
anything that is
Seriously?
attacking your plant.
Roses?
It's great for roses.
Is it
great for
really?
black spot on roses, yes.
Hold me one. I'll come back and get one of those later. Now,
Alrighty.
I have pets. Is it is it
It's
safe for pets?
Yes, very safe for pets. Very
Okay,
safe.
so that's not too bad. And the name of your company is?
Our Vital Earth. We're
Do
on
you
Plymouth Sorrento Road.
What's your
out-
website?
www.ourvitalearth.com. Do you smell any garbage now? Here?
Nope.
Okay. Now this worm condominium is loaded with worms and loaded with garbage. Right? And this
Okay.
little condominium here will take care of 600 pounds of garbage in a year's time and will give you about 120 pounds, of the worm castings that I had shown to you.
Now let me ask you this: when you say
Yes.
garbage, I have a son and a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Stinky socks. Can that classify as garbage?
Stocks, yes, because as long as they're cotton.
Cool. Excellent.
Okay.
Open that
Anything
baby
that
up.
once grew from the ground, these worms can eat.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
see. Oh wow! I'm
All right,
excited.
now, whenever I open this, you may
Yes.
get a garbage whip. Okay. You're downwind. Okay.
I'm downwind.
All right. Let's look here.
Come take a peek at this. Can I touch them?
Sure.
They kind of feel like
Worms.
spaghetti. Laura, flip it up here. Yeah. They kind of feel like spaghetti.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, we got that
He
one
loves
here.
you.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a little baby one.
Okay. And then this down here is what's going to end up looking like. See, this was all garbage at one point.
Okay, so it goes in layers.
And you first of all start out with this bottom layer. And so this one here is just about finished.
Okay.
All right. And this one here will be about 10 pounds of castings and
And let's refresh. Castings is worm poo.
Exactly.
I remember. Okay, good. I
Okay.
got
There
check
are
for that.
eggshells in here.
Okay.
See, the worms can eat anything that was on your dinner plate except meat, bones, and dairy products. The only dairy product that they can really handle are the eggshells. Now, eggshells are great if you take and put them through a blender, and they can eat them all.
Can you just crunch
But
them up?
what I did is I just crunched them up. So, because whenever I put this into my soil, no big deal. It will lend my soil calcium as well as it will be an aerator.
Okay, so then after that, then how do you get to the second level?
Well, you see, I started out with this first level here, and then the second level went up.
So you actually have to put a second level up.
Okay, then I put the second level on. Then I put this here third level on. And you see, you build from the bottom up. So this little guy down here has been working for about 2 months. Okay, it takes about 2 months to get your worms to eat the garbage from the beginning to giving them all the poo.
Okay, and this right here is some of your vegetables, I can tell.
I got carrot tops here.
Yeah. You have a leaf.
See what all I have in here? I have potato peels.
Ooh, what's
I
that?
have bananas.
Oh, that's a banana?
Lunch, honey.
Lunch.
It's lunch.
I lost my appetite. Yeah, and you are?
Tamara Seabrook.
Okay, and you're from Eustis, or where are you from?
Eustis. I live in
Eustis?
Eustis. Yes, I do.
You know, I bought an orchid,
Yes.
and I have a black thumb.
Yes.
What's your success? You have 2 of them. Tell me. They're beautiful.
My success is listening to the experts and doing what they say to do.
I did, and it didn't work.
Did you leave them outside?
Well, you're supposed to leave them outside, aren't you?
Yeah, but you're supposed to bring them in when they get cold, when it gets cold and windy like this.
Yeah. How many orchids do you have?
Well, they're
I mean, besides these 2, I mean, do you have a lot at home?
I have 2 that I didn't take good care of, so sometimes my green thumb turns black as well.
Does it really?
But I'm trying to make it green again.
Oh, so you have you enjoyed this clinic here? What
I
you
have.
learned? Have you learned anything?
Well, how to take care of my orchids. How to better take care of my orchids, to bring them in when Tom Terry says to bring them in when the weather goes down and it gets all windy. Water them about once a week.
Now, there's a conflict here. Someone told me once every 2 weeks.
It depends on the orchid. And that's what I just learned from the gentleman, because they're different, you know, the
Varieties and whatnot.
variety.
Yeah.
So it depends on the
Species,
variety.
I guess.
Species, that's it. That, you know, that Greek term or whatever,
Yeah.
that Latin term.
Kind of like aliens and humans, right?
Exactly. So this one, he said, man, about once a week. But it also depends on the peat moss. See, there's
Peat
one of them.
moss?
One of them has some peat moss on top.
Here, come take. Here, let's see. Can we scan that in there?
So because of the peat moss retains moisture. So he said with this one, probably 10 days.
And I have a green
You're going to have a
thumb.
green thumb by the end of this season. Everything's going to be blooming, I feel
I
like.
hope so. Yes, it should be. It was a pleasure. Enjoy your
Pleasure as well.
orchids.
Thank you.
Hello, how are you?
How are you?
Who are you?
I'm Luke.
You're the strawberry guy.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, come here, Luke. Can you stand right here?
Yeah.
Can you tell me about your strawberries? They look pretty interesting.
Okay. Yeah, we grow. We've been growing strawberries for 2 years now with no chemicals, and we sell the plants, strawberry plants.
I mean, just like a regular plant. They're not in the ground. They're not
No, they are in
hydroponic thingamajiggies.
in the soil, in organic soil, and we use organic fertilizer. And
What kind of? Do you create your own organic fertilizer?
we use compost. We use worm castings, and then we also use turkey manure organic fertilizer.
Okay, so we're going back to the worm poo.
That's right. Worm
Okay.
poo.
What about cow poo?
Cow poo we've not tried, but I'm sure it probably would work.
And you've got turkey poo?
Turkey poo.
How do you get the turkeys?
No, we buy the organic fertilizer from a company out of Minnesota.
Now, what do you think about, if I'm correct, male organite?
Organite is good, but it's not approved for organic growing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me why are you so successful? I mean, to me, like you have them, may I?
Well,
As if he says no, but, okay, see I got there, okay?
when you see all this good fruit, you're going to try one right now.
Okay, I'm going, I love strawberries.
Chemical free. It's good,
It tastes pretty good. Mm-hmm.
See,
Right.
turkey poo is good, huh?
Look how beautiful that is. And if he wasn't standing here, I'd snag it.
We are part of the University of Florida, the Extension Office on 19. We are volunteers. We take classes to become certified master gardeners. We have to give a certain amount of volunteer hours and a certain amount of education hours so that we stay up to date. We answer homeowners' questions. We help them with their landscaping plants and other questions.
Does that mean you can come to my house and plant and I ask questions?
No, we don't do home visits. I'm sorry.
Hey, we're gonna have a spring plant sale March 31st, so I can wait to talk about that later. Listen, from 9 to 1. From 9 to 1. So now.
And we sell out.
You sell out? Reasonable prices?
Very reasonable prices.
Anything else you'd like to add about your booth?
No, it's just it's this is something that we got a special grant for to come out to things like the function today. Mm-hmm. We will also be at Seminole Springs. We are also at the fairgrounds on Thursday.
Every Thursday you're at the fair?
Every Thursday we're at the fairgrounds.
Oh, wow. Cool. 'Cause, yeah, I've got to go to it. I talk about Thursdays and no one ever goes. Talking about me. But yeah, it's so cool. Thank you. And I didn't even get your name.
I be Leona Gardner.
She's a gardening. Well, Miss Gardner, garden away. We'll see what other trouble we can get into. Okay, I said I was leaving, but guess who I bumped into?
Hi, I'm Kelly LaFollette.
I didn't get her name, so that's why she's telling you.
I'm with the county's Public Information Office.
Go ahead.
We're having a great time out here. It's a little cool. It's a little cooler than what we expected, but we're all having a great time. We have a great turnout, and come down and see some plants and some landscaping, get some expert tips from our speakers. It's
Well, Kelly, did you know I didn't know about worm poo?
Yeah, that's something that a lot of people, they think worms, yeah, and we've got a worm people out here, and they have worm tea. Did you see that?
Yeah, I asked for warm tea, but they didn't have any warm tea.
It was worm tea.
Yes, and I learned that I have a black thumb in our orchids.
Excellent.
Yes, so they gave me some advice. This is a very nice event that has been put together, and I know it goes tomorrow.
Yes.
Sunday.
It's from 10 to 3 tomorrow.
And I would say bring Eskimo gear because it's supposed to be colder.
Yeah, we're hoping that the wind will die down a little bit tomorrow, but we've had a great turnout today, and we're hoping for the same tomorrow.
And I am wearing a jacket tomorrow, boots, hats, everything you can think of. Well, Kelly, thank you very much.
Thanks for coming out.
You did a wonderful job, and I am telling you now, E.T., I'm going home. This is Allie Camp.
Welcome to Lady TV.
Wow, that was so fabulous. I couldn't believe it. The only problem that I had though was when I gave my orchid to the gentleman and it was so cold Sunday, he couldn't fix it. So what I got, check this out. I have an orchid and I found this marvelous bromeliad. I'm incognito. See? Isn't that nice? And I can show you some other really fragrant orchids. Now, I will tell you this. Let me reach over here. Oh, this one. Look at that. Purple. They have some nice orchids. So when I tell you about these events, you need to go check them out. Or not. So let's go ahead and get started about this week's events for Eustis. It is going to be, our first event is going to be Thursday at 7:30 p.m. The Florida Sunshine Opry. We're going to have Alicia Faye and Pat Anderson. And of course, you know, sometimes it comes with a price. Well, there is no cost on this, but you might ask, who are these people? Well, Alicia and Pat, they are sisters, and they are going to perform traditional country music. Remember, it's this Thursday at the Florida Sunshine Opry. So if you'd like to have further information, you can call 357-4448. Also on Thursday in the morning time from 8 to 11, at Lake May Reserve, which is on County Road 44A. Cost, free. Well, guess what this is? Time's up. It is a guided hike to view and discuss the wildlife at this newly opened property. Remember, you need to bring some binoculars, especially if you're a bird watcher. For more information, call David at 253-4950. I would probably suggest making a reservation for this event. Now let's go ahead and continue. Friday at 7:30, we are going to have the FCW Wrestling Live with the world weight superstar Kofi Kingston. You might ask, where is this going to be? Well, this is going to be at the Lake County Fairgrounds Expo Hall. So you might say, well, yeah, this sounds pretty exciting. I bet you there's a cost to that. Yeah, there's a cost. Only $10. And you get to meet and greet, and there's also going to be an autograph session. And there's going to be 8 big matches. There's going to be some divas in action, and you can catch some future superstars of the Raw SmackDown in NXT. Remember, the bell time's at 7:30 p.m. So if you want an autograph, be there at 6:30. For further information, you can call 813-343-8216. Now let's go on to Saturday. Let's go ahead and go on to Saturday at the Florida Sunshine Opry. We're going to have a tribute to John Denver at 7 p.m. Once again, what's the cost? Just $12. And this is going to be an awesome show that is performed by Ron Rich. Now, if you would like further information on this, call Charlene at 357, once again, 4448. Now, let's continue on to Saturday at 2 p.m. What's on Saturday, 2 p.m.? Well, we're continuing on with the Florida Sunshine Opry. Now, what we're going to have here is a cost of $12 to see, view, hear, and have a tribute to the traditional country music like Marty Robbins, Jim Reeves, and many others. And it's going to be performed by Denny Yeary and then a special guest from Branson. Remember, questions, call Charlene, and the number is 357-4448. And the fun never ends. On Saturday from 6:30 to 9:30 p.m., we are going to have a Magnolia Stroll in Eustis. This is called the Stroll, and it is going to feature 40 wines at participating merchants in the downtown historic district. Our first wine walk, which was held in October, it was a fabulous success. So bring your friends for a night of fun and fine wines. Also, our Art in the Air banners will be on display and available at the auction during the stroll. Once again, the tickets in advance are $15, and of the day it's $20, and the time is 6:30 to 9. Give Wayne a holler at 357-7777 for reservational information. Now, from 7:30 to 10:30, Central Florida Dance Club. It is going to be at the Eustis Senior Service Center. Now you say, okay, I hear the word senior in there. What does that mean? Well, what this means is every Saturday night is ballroom dancing with different bands each week. And you can come and join the wonderful people and have a fun-filled night and dancing with friends, and that's only $6. This is Allie Camp. Oh, one more thing before I sign off. Don't forget Mondays at the Wind Horse. We have our typical little karaoke, music, singing night, as always, from 7 to 9. This is Allie Camp with Lakey TV.
Hi, my name is Joanne Keller, and I'm a nurse practitioner here in Mount Dora, Florida. We offer full body and breast imaging without radiation, without contact, without pain. It's called thermography, or digital infrared thermal imaging. It is used as an adjunct to getting mammography or other body imaging. Inflammatory breast cancer cannot be detected with a mammogram, and that's so important. Thermography is a wonderful tool to be used by many healthcare providers. So I welcome you to make an appointment and come in and learn more about digital infrared thermal imaging.